Too short from Chantry, and that's hammered away by Allenby. Roll the wrists on that, picked his spot, had time. Plenty of time to get on the back foot.
Yeah, he'll be frustrated. Not the ball he was trying to bowl, I'm sure. Not at his pace, he'll just sit up. The danger here for Worcester is that because they'll feel...
Nicely, really good from Allenby. You don't need to run for that now. It's got past mid-on. Leg stump half volley, clipped away, plenty of right hand in it. It's going to go for 4 despite the dive. Joe Leach pushing it round the post and over the boundary. 20 without loss.
Well, opens the face, doesn't he? And it will fly away. Controlled, you would say, by Mahela. Perhaps wanted to get it. So given too much of an opportunity. Controlled, Rob?
Yeah, I think you're right. You probably didn't want to get it that fine, but that's worked out perfectly for him because he gets a boundary. He's trying to run it down to third man.
Carwell there. Very good puller and cutter of the ball, back-to-back boundaries now. It's a steady start as they're just getting better and better for Somerset and their fans.
What was he, 12 or 14? He's now caught up and he's ahead of a run of ball and his own strike though. The class of Jai Warner doesn't panic, just waits for an opportunity. Pitch for batting.
But that's clever because he comes up, he knows he's only just get a little fine glance, and third man up, races away.
Wouldn't you think that's just Jai Warner do that to you all day long? Just run it down to third man. It's still going to go for 4 because there's enough pace on the ball. So why they've got third man up, I'd be encouraged to make him hit over the top or do something else. Running it down, he'll do it. He'll just.
Big shot, does he get enough of it? Does he? Bounced over and I think it's gone for a swim.
Well, you're going to find it hard work bowling at this bloke on this surface. He can score all around the wicket and when he wants to, he just takes a couple of steps down and dispatches you over long on or mid on, who's up at this time. To be the biggest bloke to smash the ball that far. Oh no.
Well, that's a 4. I was just about to say life's rather civilised for Moeen. People aren't getting after him, and then he drops short and he gets clubbed away through the offside for 4. First boundary off Moeen Ali. It's a rather average start by Daryl Mitchell, firing it down the leg side. Mahela Jai Warner helped himself to 4 to go to 48.
I think it was a misdirected slow ball. Yeah, it was. Just dragged it down. Yeah, beautifully played. A little bit of touch, Mahela. But it's already arranged that he can't doubt of.
That's 50 for Mahela Jai Warner. 50 off 50 balls, 4 4s, 1 6.
Lovely to watch, isn't it? Just finding the gaps. Run a ball 50. Classic Mahela Jai Warner.
Mahela won the race to 50.
Yeah, it's beautifully played with the extra bounce early on. You can see how it gets on top of the bounce. There's lots of that, using the pace. There's enough pace and bounce in the surface, and occasionally you see that.
Mahela won the race to 50.
That's beautiful play, but the extra bounce early on. You can see how he gets on top of the bounce. There's lots of that, using the pace. There's enough pace and bounce in the surface, and occasionally you see that.
Last played for England in 2005 as that is beautifully stroked away. Moen's given it up. Would it be so silly?
I don't think it would be so silly, actually. If he is the best, and I know he's a great competitor. I think that's what I most like about Gareth Batty. Great competitor, and that clearly is the point you were making about that duel.
Oh, there you go. Between keeper and the second slip, it's along the floor, but it's 4 and it's 50 for the Somerset captain.
Well, not the best of the shots that he's played so far in this 50, but he'll be happy to get there anyway. He's given his side a good start. Very good with the ball, and now their captain and their overseas player.
Although perceived wisdom is runs on the board is the way to go. More runs on the board for Joe Wardener with a sumptuous on drive on the up.
Yeah, we saw Mo and Ali do it. Now you can watch Joe Wardener.
Far down the track he is there. Big stride. Garbold there. I mean, that's just asking for trouble. The way he waited and picked his spot between deep square and fine leg was exemplary.
Even with this, he just uses the pace. He has so much time, and he just uses everything the bowler puts into it and makes sure he finds the gap. That's why.
Flicked away, fine leg. 4 more to stroll now for Somerset.
Square leg. Covers up, and now he drops short, and it's an easy shot, just a freebie.
Yeah, Allenby taking a leaf out of Joe Wardener's book here. Unfractionally short, Allenby stands tall and punches hard through the offside. Nobody out the boundary once. Beautiful timing. Look at this, accelerate away across the outfield. Perhaps the best of Joe Wardener's boundaries.
Just a class apart. Much bat lift, but at that point when he hits the ball, that's where his acceleration.
That's hit with immense power from Allenby, flat batted, who straight mid-wicket, hit the boundary before anybody moved.
This is a smear. He's just smeared this. He's not quite got to the pitch, but backed his eye.
But he's had a fantastic run. Now that's gone big over mid-wicket, and I think it's gone all the way for 6. Yeah, the arms are up from Jerry Lloyd's.
Yeah, flies all the way. Say it's the best looking shot we've seen today. Bit of a slog into heave over the leg side. Oh, just gets out.
Oh, Dolly!
It's going to be 4 more. He's 1 blow away now. He's on to 95.
Straight this. You heard the keeper and the bowler screech because they know if he misses, there's a chance. He gets down, doesn't he? A little bottom end.
Clipped away through mid-wicket. It'll run away for 4. And Mahela Jayawardene goes to a quite brilliant 103.
Yeah, what a performance from the overseas player, Mahela Jayawardene. experience, the touch player, class. How well he's played in this innings. 21st list A 100. He said that it possibly could be his last game, and I'm sure Somerset fans and players will want him to be involved in them semi-finals. He's been excellent today, taking the game away from Worcester.
Doesn't really appear to have broken sweat from start to finish.
Well, he makes it look so easy, doesn't he? The way that he opens the blade of the bat and hits the gaps. So he uses his feet, times the ball. That's come later in his career, that little reverse sweep. Just even the way he just gets to 100, that little clip off his...
Catch that!
High in the air, high in the air. And the catch is taken, and Allenby has gone. So at last, something for Worcestershire and Moenelli to smile about.
Finished in some style by the man of the moment, Mahela Jayawardene. Been terrific with the bat again today, and it's Somerset who are the first side through to the semi-finals.
All too easy, they didn't get enough runs. Worcestershire by any stretch, it was a good pitch, and as soon as someone like Mahela Jayawardene gets in, he's the type of batsman who's going to make sure he's there at the end, winning the game for his side. It's looked like an easy run chase as it was, but nothing away from the class of Jayawardene. Jim Allenby played his part as well. Finishes it with a little run and a guide down to third man. Just absolute bread and butter.
Yeah, maybe Moenelli will be reflecting on if he could have got a massive score, a 140 or a 150, along with Daryl Mitchell. It may have been different, but always looked an under par total for him and his teammates to chase down. And we saw a lot of those shots, didn't we, throughout the innings, using whatever pace there is, opening the face. Best of Mahela today.